As the friendship between Ngozi Okonkwo and Chief Adewale Balogun grew stronger, it became the favorite topic of discussion throughout Green Haven Estate. What had begun as innocent acts of kindness was now being interpreted through the lens of suspicion. Every visit Ngozi made to Chief Adewale's mansion became another opportunity for neighbors to create stories. Rumors spread from one household to another like wildfire during the Harmattan season. Some claimed she was only interested in his fortune, while others insisted that no young woman could genuinely care for a man old enough to be her father. Yet, neither Ngozi nor Chief Adewale allowed the whispers to influence their growing friendship. They had discovered in each other something far more valuable than public approval: mutual respect, wisdom, trust, and genuine companionship. As months passed, Chief Adewale found himself admiring not only Ngozi's kindness but also her strength of character. One quiet evening, while they sat together in his garden, watching the sun disappear beyond the Lagos skyline, he courageously confessed his feelings. He admitted that after years of loneliness following his wife's death, Ngozi had brought joy back into his life. He was fully aware of the difference in their ages and the criticism they would undoubtedly face, yet he believed that true love should never be imprisoned by society's expectations. Ngozi was deeply moved. She spent several days in prayer and reflection before finally accepting his proposal, choosing to follow her heart instead of the opinion of strangers. The announcement of their engagement sent shockwaves throughout Green Haven Estate. The estate that once celebrated Ngozi's generosity suddenly turned into a courtroom where everyone became a judge. Friends questioned her decision, neighbors mocked her openly, and social media boosted with speculation. Many accused her of marrying for wealth, completely ignoring the years she had spent helping others without expecting anything in return. Despite the criticism, Ngozi remained calm and dignified. She understood that truth often walks slowly, while rumors run like athletes. On their wedding days, she walked confidently down the aisle, radiant with peace, while Chief Adewale waited with grateful tears in his eyes. Their marriage was founded not on wealth or appearance, but on respect, compassion, and shared values. Contrary to every prediction, their marriage blossomed beautifully. Their home became a place filled with laughter, wisdom, prayer, and purpose. Rather than enjoying a luxurious life for themselves alone, they expanded their charitable work together. They established scholarship programs for underprivileged students, supported widows and orphanages, organized free medical outreaches, and provided business grants for struggling entrepreneurs. Their acts of generosity gradually transformed the lives of many people throughout Lagos. Although some neighbors continued to gossip, many quietly began to realize that they had judged the couple unfairly. Just when life seemed most peaceful, tragedy arrived without warning. Chief Adewale's health began to fail. Frequent hospital visits replaced the joyful outing they once enjoyed together. Doctors diagnosed him with a serious age-related illness that required constant medical care. Many people secretly expected Ngozi to abandon him now that his health had deteriorated. Instead, she became even more devoted. She accompanied him to every medical appointment, administered his medications, stayed beside his hospital bed through sleepless nights, and encouraged him whenever discouragement threatened to overwhelm him. Her love proved itself not through words, but through unwavering sacrifice. Nurses and doctors admired the extraordinary devotion she showed to her husband, describing her as a living example of unconditional love. One evening, as Chief Adewale rested in his hospital room, he gently asked Ngozi the question that had lingered in his heart for months. "Why did you choose me?" he asked softly. Smiling through tears, Ngozi revealed a secret she had carried for many years. After her father's death, during her teenage years, when her family had fallen into severe financial hardship, an anonymous benefactor had quietly paid her school fees from secondary school until she graduated from university. She had spent years searching for the identity of the mysterious donor. Only after meeting Chief Adewale had she discovered that he was the man who had changed her life without ever expecting gratitude or recognition. His generosity had given her an education, restored her hope, and shaped the compassionate woman she had become. Her marriage to him was not motivated by wealth but by profound gratitude, admiration, and genuine love for the man whose kindness had rescued her future. The revelation spread quickly throughout Greenhaven Estate. The same people who had once criticized Ngozi were overwhelmed with shame. They realized how easily they had condemned what they never understood. Many neighbors publicly apologized, admitting that they had mistaken kindness for selfishness and love for greed. The estate gradually learned one of life's greatest lessons. Appearance often hide truths too deep for the human eye to see. Not long afterward, Chief Adewale peacefully passed away, surrounded by the woman who had loved him faithfully until his final breath. His death brought profound sorrow to Ngozi and to everyone whose life he had touched. Yet, even in grief, Ngozi refused to allow sadness to extinguish the light he had ignited within her. Determined to honor his legacy, she expanded their charitable foundation, building schools, funding scholarships, providing healthcare for the elderly, supporting widows, and mentoring young entrepreneurs. Through her tireless work, thousands of lives were transformed. Years later, Greenhaven Estate was no longer remembered merely as a luxurious neighborhood. It had become a symbol of compassion, generosity, and hope because of the remarkable example left behind by Ngozi and Chief Adewale. The woman whom many had once misunderstood became one of the most respected philanthropists in the city. Whenever new residents asked why the estate placed such importance on kindness and community service, the older neighbors would simply smile and tell the unforgettable story of the generous woman who married an old man not for his wealth but for immeasurable riches of his heart.